Hey everyone, welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Mega Man 3 The Wily Wars. This time we're going after Gemini Man. Of course, if you've seen my Let's Plays of Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy or the NES, you know how I question this stage. What is it? Where am I? Is it a glacier? Is it an asteroid? Are we in space? Are we in the Arctic? We got penguins, so that seems to grant credence to the whole Arctic thing, but then there's these things that drop little bombs that erupt into pillars of fire, and that I hate, and we're very clearly in a very spacey type level. I mean, we aren't being affected by weird gravity or anything, but it still feels like we're in the middle of space. I have a feeling these guys are just going to keep spawning. Don't remember them being so spawn happy in the other versions of the game. Might be just this one here. It's one of the few stages where you really gotta just keep shooting ahead of yourself, because the enemies can spawn in such a variety of elevations. And for once, we don't actually have to fight Proto Man. He just looks like a badass for a minute and then opens the way. And look at me just miss every power-up. Let's just rush coil our way up here. Thanks, Rush. Get that one up. And get the energy. Alright. And of course, we got the sperm eggs. Best part of the stage. It's usually the part everybody remembers. That seemed to be a bad path to carve. What do you think the odds of that mystery tank being an E-can are? Mystery tank being an E-tank. Somehow I couldn't bring myself to say tank twice in a row. Alright, now, this stuff isn't exactly difficult here. It's just shooting a path through. So shame on you if you ever die here. I mean, there are so many enemies that you can spawn at your will, and they all drop power-ups. They're capable of dropping power-ups, so you should never have a tough time getting through here. Let's rush coil ourselves up here. And we're almost done with the sperm eggs. Oh, and in keeping up with the theme, what the hell is this that I'm in now? Is it some kind of disco cave? I mean, what is it? You gotta shoot the penguin in the crank, of course. Thank God the little penguins don't damage you a whole lot, because they're a pain to dodge. That thing really needs to take more damage. Go for it! That thing did a lot of damage when I touched it. What is it, the hard knuckle that destroys this thing? I know there's something that just crushes these things. Not the hard knuckle? Alright, what is it? I know there was something. Yeah, magnet missiles. Destroy those things real good. Stupid Yambos. What was that? I'll tell you what it was. It was failure. Oh, well, seeing as there's like no other good place to use them, here's Rush Marine. We can I don't know where the shot's coming from. It's coming from the glass, which clearly suggests that somehow Mega Man has his arm poking out. And I'm a fan of the Game Boy one, where it's clearly Rush shooting the... What was that? I've never had that happen before. Okay, now I'm off and confused and scared. I've literally never knew that you could jump out of Rush. That has to be exclusive to this game. Either that or just someone never had it happen, ever, in the dozens of times that I've played this level with Rush Marine. That was scary, though. But it got us a couple of E-tanks, a life. I mean, it was definitely, definitely worth it. Alright, Gemini Man. Biggest trick with him, aside from the fact he makes a twin. Notice how he's not firing. So he shoots when you shoot. You can use that to your advantage. He is weak against Search Snake, but I'm just showing a point. And now that he's by himself, he'll start using his Gemini Beam, which slows down time, even though it's not supposed to. It'll bounce off the wall several times, and it'll be quite a pain to dodge when he has multiples on the screen, but it's usually not too hard to take him down, especially if you use the Search Snake. And we entered that stage in much better shape. We left it in much better shape than we entered it. And we get the unwieldy Gemini laser for our trouble. Good weapon. If you can use it right, it's powerful. But if you miss, it'll bounce around the room for a minute and a half. So it's a trade-off. And obviously we know who we're going after next, so I'll see you in the next episode.